Alright, live. Okay, good data rate, 8 megabits per second. Great. I know it's taking a while for their tube to actually load stuff. Receiving the stream transmission. Hook up my head cams to the Trinitron because I'm not a noob. Real game players use tube monitor, tube displays. Only noobs use calculator panels. Share that before I shut off dick cord. Okay, I'll shut it off. Alright. Well, this is just the start of the stream. I guess I'll just say that well, I was able to cobble together a pre-compiled binary release of PS Noob SDK for 64-bit Windows. As I promised in my earlier video, in my last video, I decided to ditch using like the package manager because it's very tricky to set up to build the package, really, especially with the GNU tool chains. It have to be like twiddled to make it packageable in like Debian or Pacman. It's easier to just make it like release it just as an archive that you just extract to a directory you prefer to put it in. So yeah, release 0 is what it's called. It's got everything you need to make PS Noob SDK projects. It contains includes a bunch of tool utilities like TimEdit and MKPSX ISO as well. Also NoobROM too, so it's an all-in-one package more or less. Yeah. You're just sitting around waiting for chaps to come by, and then making sure the stream is still working fine. Current bit rate. I want 8 megabits per second for this so it'll look clear. If you stream at I thought the camera view stopped for a moment. If you stream at the rated bitrate, will look like shit. Just downsample. So yeah, there's now a binary PS Noob SDK release, which is likely long awaited for quite some time now. It's meant mostly for like so one can give a quick test run of PS Noob SDK, see if it's good or not. Basically, it depends on MSys2 for not only the runtime libraries for the GNU toolchain, but also the what else? Yeah, oh yeah, the build tool, GNU build utilities like make. I may as well just say that at the beginning of this stream, so when some rando is more focused on my PS1 stuff can already hear the news. Can be found, the binary release can be found on my website. I wonder how many people actually know about my website. Still planning to make like some kind of stupid message board system on it. It's gonna be stupid. Like it has like backwards unfiltering features, just to be weird. One of the project goals of that message board system is you could actually use it on like really old web browsers, so you could actually shit post on it from your like 486 running Windows 3.11. That'll be one of the design goals for that message board thing. I already have experience with PHP and MySQL because of the database stuff I had to work on at work. Still waiting for the chaps. Same stream's going. I guess I'll have to proceed now then. I always like people who just come in, stay for a few seconds, and come out. I always like messing around with the cube like that. There needs to be a system developed against those type of viewers where they just come in, stay around for a few seconds, and then kick them out, and then bugger off someplace else. Probably a more interesting stream than this. This will be the last stream that I'll do for a while until I get the new video done, which is most likely going to be about my old systems that I've had for a long time. Quite fun on my 486DX2 here that's now working. Yeah. Brightness and things like that are fine. Let me double check if interlace is set correctly. Yes, you did. So it doesn't look like a combed mess. By the way, I just realized when doing a quick glance at the instruction manual for Tact of Wind, which is Japanese Wind Waker, there's actually a page on it showing how to decipher the ancient Hylian language. But the one in my manual is for kanji or hiragana. And I don't know if the US version also had that crib sheet as well in its manual. So I suppose I have to go to Gale Isle next. I think it has something to do with that. I think this one's gonna have something to do with that Korok kid who plays the violin. Is it already west? No. No, north rather. Oh, I just realized. I also realized not that long ago, compasses seem to have differing orientations depending on the region. Like I think in the west, their compass is east on the left, west on the right, and then in Asian territories, it's the other way around. So this one's more tuned for Asian. The compass in this game. Okay, I think things are starting to pick up steam. Get out of my way, you asshole. Watch where you're going, you fool. The stream is smooth. Everything seems to be going hunky-dory. Well, I could just teleport my way, but I'm waiting for chaps anyway to come over. Have I already been in that island there? The Southern Ferry Island. I think I already got that. Volume levels are fine. Stereo's working fine because I'm using passive splitters. I did like the VU meters on the SVHS machine though. Don't like the new YouTube interface. The good thing about the old one, what's annoying about the new interface is when you pop out the live chat, it's still the space where the chat pane would still be there as waste. So you cannot shrink the window very much because it would start covering things over. That's really stupid design right there. I don't think the old interface had that problem. It's as if the new interface is designed with dual monitor setups in mind rather than single monitor setup. It's horribly inconvenient. The streaming interface should be compressible, like you could compress it down to like a small vertical window, and then have the game running in a 4x3 window next to it, which will fit fine on a widescreen display that everyone has nowadays. Well, that's the future of technology after all. I don't think there's anything of interest there. Those like watchtower things. After Wind Waker, I'm probably not gonna stream a game this big again. This game is just too big for my liking. Still intend to stream Mario 64 next after this. I don't think there were any fish guys, not frog guys. Fish guys in that sector. Oh wait, there is. No, it's not. Just a gull. As long as I'm moving, I should be fine. Oh. Until they start getting in my way. Where's that asshole? To get a bigger, still need to find a bigger wallet. I think I did find the Great Fairy that doubles your magic capacity before. And this Tingle Island. What's that island there? I don't know if, I'm not sure if the HD remake fixes that thing where if you draw out a weapon it would not retract the sail, because that's rather annoying since you're essentially stuck dead on your tracks. I think that's the destroyed island over there. Oh, Sharknadoes. I know there should be a tornado. Oh wait, there's hurricanes nearby. Which are calmer now because I've already tamed that wind god thing. Oh, deep. Yeah. I think there's stuff in those watchtowers, but I think it's just more spoils. I think you should start exploring around, see if I can find as many heart pieces in this stream. I wonder how long it's been since the light in Windfall's lighthouse went dark. It's quite a grand sight, I tell you, the way that ray of light shone out like a shaft of gold through the cold darkness. I used to gaze at it with dear Gillian. Anyway, I bet if someone could shoot a powerful spark into the top of that lighthouse, it would light up again. Of course, that's just my intuition talking. And again, you should never doubt the fish's intuition, small fry. That's all the info I got to offer. I've already done that. Shark bastards through there. Lone shark. Slow day today, I suppose. Set public, because people are busy. Oh, well, I guess I'll just keep myself occupied in this game. Oh, did I miss the island? If I could find a PU cheap and can be exploited, I'd like to give Windbanker HD a shot. There we go. Fuck you. I don't think this. Try to work this puzzle out. This predates plot-like princesses' bomb arrows. You have to do it Ocarina of Time style. To reach Western Ferry Isle, head west from here. There it is, I can see it. I think that's the one that gives you... what's that? Yeah, it gives you more magic power. Oh, great. Those light sources, I wonder how that's achieved on the GameCube. Really. I don't know if it's multipass or depth buffer trickery. Because I know for sure the GameCube doesn't have a stencil buffer. I like this kind of lighting style. Sadly, it's not possible with the on the PS1. Maybe it can be done, but it'll be horribly intensive. It may not look as clean. Uh-oh. I remember this area. Wrong button. I only did one. Alright, I'm forgetting this. Some of this game is more mechanics. takes some time to get used to the Z-lock switching. I'm used to toggle in Ocarina of Time. I think you could change it. Yeah, it's more Ocarina of Time. No, it's just a treasure chart. Oh, well, still better than nothing, I suppose. Or better than rupees. Just a red rupee. I still remember some of the ideas that were originally planned for this game that never came to be, that were explained in Did You Not Want to Know Gaming. Ones I remember most is originally Link was gonna grow up over time. Like, you'd start out in this kid form and then eventually grow to teenagehood and eventually adulthood. And there was also this island, this idea of an island that's constantly expanding. Like, more bits on it get added, the more you come back to it after you've beaten dungeons. I think that ended up in Phantom Hourglass. I don't exactly remember if it had an island like that. I think I could stop this with my ice arrows. Oh no, a hammer. It's a cash on delivery thing I can't do anything about yet because I don't have a big enough wallet. I just realized the backgrounds on this is a bit reminiscent of the one in the Great Fairy Fountain in Ocarina of Time. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Oh, instead of legs, just has a second pair of arms. Just as Nintendo's response from the complaints of the Great Fairy from Ocarina of Time in Majora's Mask. Arrow expansion. The design reminds me of something from Skyward Sword. I haven't beaten that one personally. It's just slog. It's a bit of a slog of a game. That one I feel is like the transitioning point of Twilight Princess and it's a transitioning point of Twilight Princess, which is an advancement of Ocarina of Time style, I think. And Breath of the Wild, which is more like cartoony-ish. Or a mixture of both. There's a fish bastard there. I can see Z fighting. Yeah. Chi chart. This is sideways hard. I hear the bird people who live in Dragon Roost Island east of here have invented an incredibly useful device that they call a grappling hook. No life, right? And here you can throw that thing at monsters and use it to grab treasure they've hidden in their pockets. Talk about cool. I didn't know that. Oh, and have you seen those imp-like creatures called bokoblins that hang out in the lookout platforms at sea and stare through their telescopes? I hear those guys keep joy pendants hidden in their pockets. So if you get one of those grappling hooks, you can use it to swipe their pendants. That's all the info I've got to offer. Actually, it's a good thing to just, you know, to roam the seas, find stuff that you haven't explored yet. It's just Forsaken Fortress out there in the distance. Mother and child owls over there. Yeah, I think it's just Forsaken Fortress, but the ship on top of it's gone. It's been burnt. Fish guy. In Phantom Hourglass, you could actually blast the seagulls out. And they get in the way of your cannon. Off during cutscene. Oh, I agree. You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the surface of the sea, haven't you? Oh, those rings only appear at night. Those are markers. Forsaken Fortress. I was meaning to get like an older model Wii that had like component cables and sensor bar included. The set in one of the Korean stores, but sadly it seems that store has gone bust because I haven't seen them open in a while. Yeah, shame. Even though they're actually getting decent decent amount of customers. I think eventually store class will just die out or focus on just clothes and porcelain and furniture. No more electronics, unlike the old days.